The next topic is recognizing dignity. What it means? It means recognizing self-respect. So you have already understood by now that the caste we are born into, the religion we are practicing, the class and background we are, everything is affecting our life, whether we are male or a female. These are often the things that determine why some people are treated unequal. Om Prakash Valmiki and the Ansaris are being treated unequal on the basis of differences of caste and religion. Their dignity is violated because they were not given the equal rights. They were forced to do the things which they were not willing to do. Om Prakash Valmiki's schoolmates and teachers hurt his dignity badly. How they hurt him? Because instead of making him to sit in the class, he was made to sweep the whole playground, and made him feel as if he was less than equal to all other students in the school. And the Ansari's dignity was also hurt when persons refused to lease their apartments to them. They were not allowed to rent a house. It was their dignity or self-respect that made them refuse this suggestion. Om Prakash and the Ansaris do not deserve to be treated like this. They deserve the same respect and dignity as anyone else. Now the next topic is equality in Indian democracy. The equality in Indian democracy is based on the constitution made in India. The Indian constitution recognizes every person as equal. So it says there is no inequality, but everyone person should be treated equal. This means that every individual in the country, including male or female persons from all castes, religion, tribes, educational or economic backgrounds, are recognized as equal. So everyone should be treated equal. There is no law existed to protect people from discrimination and ill treatment. Now there are several that work to see that people are treated with dignity and as equal. This recognition of equality includes some of the following provisions in the Constitution. Now we have 4 points here. The first is that every person is equal before the law. So law has not made anyone high or anyone low, but everyone person should be treated equal. The second is no person can be discriminated against on the basis of their religion, race, caste, place of birth, or whether they are female or male. So everyone should be treated equally. No religion, caste or race should come on their way in order to discriminate against on the basis of their religion. Third point is every person has access to all public places, including playgrounds, hotels, shops and markets. Everyone can use because this is their right. So public places are common for everyone. They can use without any discrimination. All persons can use publicly available wells, roads and bathing ghats. Fourth is untouchability has been abolished. Now we cannot say anyone this is untouchable people or these are high class. So this is abolished. Now there are 2 ways in which the government has tried to implement the equality that is guaranteed in the Constitution. Is first through laws and second through government programs. How we know that we are given equal rights? So 2 ways they have given. The first one through the law. Law has given us each and every point through which we know that we have given equal rights, and the second is through the government programs and some schemes which are implemented in the society. Now government has also set up several schemes to improve the lives of community, like These schemes are to ensure greater opportunity for people who have not had this in the past. Many things which were not practiced before, now government is through their schemes they are practicing in the society, just to improve the status of the society. Now here in the government school, if we have noticed that we know midday meal scheme is practiced, and this refers to the program introducing in all the government elementary schools to provide children with the cooked lunch.